ho, who's this?
Won't you spare me over another? But what is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? When God is gone and the devil takes hold, who'll have mercy on your soul, Dad? No wealth, no ruin, no silver, no gold, nothing satisfies me but your soul. Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. My name is Dad.
And
That's right.
we are alive.
Oh.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt. Is this everything? Do I need to come back? Or...
We were talking about tentacles
Yes,
again.
please go ahead and stop the stream. We'll start back up again.
You might not
when
want
we're
this on your stream whilst we're talking about this, but, you know, I guess we could play the game. Something.
What are we talking about again?
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
We're talking about
Tentacles?
meat cumbers.
Yeah,
Tentacles.
we've come up with a new food. It's pretty simple, and you know you might, because of the name, that you might know what it is.
You can change it with salami.
It's basically a cucumber. I don't know. Is it just is the meat on the cucumber, guys, or is it like inside?
It's like a cucumber sandwich of meat.
I like it. Okay, so
Cucumber sandwich of
like the meat's in the middle, and the cucumber is the
bread.
Yeah.
The meat.
Any cheese?
And we're developing this and we're selling it.
Daniel, that's just filthy.
I'm just asking. If you would buy our newest creation. We just want a number.
How is that filthy? You gotta have cheese.
I'm asking cheese or no cheese.
No cheese too.
That's filthy.
And in my defense, this is my third beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, we're live. Hey, chat.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob.
Hi.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I've been drinking a little bit, and I thought I'd just kind of carry it right over into our D&D session. I hope you don't mind.
Hey,
I think we're gonna have an X
character.
It's gonna make good judgment.
Yeah, I'm A-okay with this.
That's the opposite of what we learned.
How you feeling, man?
I'm not so sure things could be worse than coming back to find out that you're on a roof and your bear is 2 stories below. That was pretty
we
rough.
fell on
Look,
it.
And then you fell on
It
her.
was the best thing that we could have done at the time.
I was there for all that. I was there for all that.
Yeah. That's
I
pretty
need
rough.
to catch up every.
I'm feeling pretty good, to be honest. I know last time I said that I was like, I'm on the mend. That was me being hopeful, but like now I'm good. I've got the clear from the doctor, so all is well, and I'm back on course for getting them numbers back up, man. No more rookie numbers. I gotta do the deed. So we're here today, and we're gonna recap a little bit, guys. What do you remember what happened last time we played?
Yeah, we walked away from the roof. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally it took us 4 hours. To get off the roof.
Listen, we fought a giant, mosquito. All right, so that was a pretty big deal.
There's a lot of craziness. Yes.
Mogar saw some shit. Yep.
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Guys, wow, you're really summoning up a lot of shit, and just we got off a roof. He almost fell his death. There was like some tentacles and stuff, man. It was not okay.
There's
What
a creepy
happened?
ghost lady.
We did not get away from that like all right. Like we barely escaped. and my bear was like dead because we fell on it. Like everybody fucking fell on it. Treated her like a okay. So I think a lot happened last time.
Yeah.
So it was essentially just getting off the roof.
Yep.
We got off the roof.
There are certainly like way worse events.
I need my character sheet open.
Previous game, I had 5 players spend 6 hours in a 15-foot stretch of hallway.
What? Well, you got to be careful, man. There may be traps. There may be fire bears.
2 traps.
That's like nothing.
2 traps, yeah.
There's 2 traps.
We can't even see traps.
How big is the hallway? You don't know how long it is.
15 feet. It was 15 feet of hallway.
I don't listen.
That ain't nothing.
I'm already being picked. I don't fucking listen.
Oh, it was good. It was really good. It was just a trap. There was a pit trap, and at the bottom were tiny vipers, and an arrow trap.
Oh, tiny vipers.
Yeah.
It's like Tiny Dancer.
This is way more vicious. Yeah. It was fun. But that was for then. This is for now, guys. You got off a roof. You fought a sturge.
We're
That was fun.
as well.
A chunky sturge.
I hid from the sturge.
You did.
I did.
You're like,
fucking
nah,
I was like,
I'm fine.
Nope.
I'm just gonna stay here and watch you all die.
I turned fucking invisible and I bounced.
You did in fact. That's
why we
accuracy.
throw her.
I'm just your little projectile baby.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
she was
I
flung.
miss you guys.
She was like yo-yo flung away from the building, courtesy of some really bad saves. That's when you spotted there was an additional entrance into Harrowstone. You did see that there was some water, it looks like there's a small pond of sorts off to the side, but there is another entrance more than just that front side. And yeah, you discovered that right there. So
Wow.
I moved you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you to a different map.
Don't touch me.
Daniel, I've missed you too, buddy.
No, I really
I
missed you, man.
miss you.
I really do. It's been a while. I really want D&D.
Yeah, I
You're gonna hate it. I know you're gonna hate me. I'm not. I'm gonna be here next week. I won't be here the week after the movie. You already know that.
We
You
can't
know.
hear you because your mic is like. They
What?
don't want to hear.
He said he's coming here next week, but not the week after.
Yeah, you're moving.
Jesus.
You're moving to Washington.
Stay a while and listen.
I
Yes.
suppose that's a really good
Now
reason.
everyone knows. Stalk him. I'm just kidding.
Yes, you're
We're about in Washington.
That's awesome,
then.
dude.
Where you going? What are you doing? Where you living?
Yeah.
You smell
Can
nice.
you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
It's just like-
I was just fixing everything. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm moving to Washington, man. I'm
That's
going to
awesome,
Vancouver,
dude.
Washington. It's the most south of Washington, right across from Portland, around that area. It's gonna be sick.
Oh, Portland's nice, dude.
Yo, hell yeah, man. I'm just moving away from Florida, man. That's where I've always
Oh
lived
my
for
God, you're in
my whole
Florida?
life.
Jesus,
Florida-
yeah.
Dude, it's hot as hell.
Yeah, bro.
It is hot. It is really.
Bro, I'm in South
fucking
Carolina. It's like
hot.
Florida's sister.
Dude,
No way.
when I
Listen.
step outside, it's like 5 seconds, and I'm already like.
We went to Animal Kingdom the other day with Junie, and oh my God, we were just torched by the sun.
It's like wading through. Oh, it's just like wading through water, isn't it? It's so hot. And,
Just gonna stay inside. Never
it
gonna
is.
see
It
one
is
day.
really hot.
Okay.
So I get it, but I've lived here my whole life. I don't know anything else. So I've only seen snow like one time in my entire life, and that was at PAX East, like just a couple years ago.
Snow is
So-
awful.
DJ, what the fuck are you doing?
What? Snow is awesome. I cannot wait to be in
No.
this.
You can't wait until like one day it's 70 degrees and the next day there's 4 feet of snow and
Yeah.
nobody gets outside.
And wait till it hardens on your car. That's
no,
the
and the
worst.
ice,
ass.
and the no.
Good
no.
thing my car will be inside the garage.
Okay, well
And
that's good. All
I'm
right.
not driving anywhere. I am
The
chilling at
life of
home.
a streamer. I don't drive anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd love to
Alright.
check out Washington though. I'm happy
Dude,
to-
it's
I wanna
dope
move there
out
so
there,
bad.
man.
I
It's
want to
so
move to
sick.
Seattle so bad. I don't have Seattle money.
Hello.
Hey, that's my little
my
crowdy girl.
I'm gonna wave until she waves back.
You want to
So
say?
give us a
you wanna say
punch.
hi?
Hi.
See them waving at you. See them waving at you.
Oh,
Oh,
I remember when she was just a tadpole.
I know,
so
right?
adorable.
I literally looked to my left. I looked to my right, and this was here.
Yeah.
She's just
We're used to
big.
be an infant.
Avatar.
You going to bed, baby?
That'll kill.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Goodness, young ones.
I cannot believe how big. So, Bub, when you gonna put some D&D young ones out, man?
I
When
think
you
you
gonna
was
have
say spell,
when you gonna have a
baby.
Look
cleric
at his
and
face. He's like,
a wizard and
Wizard.
Look,
and
I've already got my dad burning that bridge on me, man. Like he's constantly like when are we gonna see some young ones? And I'm like,
how old is your dad?
my dad just turned 54.
Oh, bro, you gotta give him some kids. It's over. He's
Oh
hanging
my
on you
God.
every day.
Yeah, no,
Lily,
yeah.
you next? I'm just kidding.
Oh fuck no! Oh fuck no! I do not want children ever. I can't.
nor do I, but
can't.
it might
My-
happen.
My sister's doing she's doing a good
little
enough job.
demons.
Oh my god!
That would
No,
suck.
I see demons. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that'll be
They-
weird.
Sorry,
they
chat.
make me
We're
think of,
sabotaging the D&D. My bad.
Of
Talking
Alien,
about
you
little
know, like
demons.
from Aliens and Alien Isolation. It either bursts out of you
Is that what
or
happened?
you spit
Dude.
it out.
Dude, I always picture them like
spit it
I've
out.
crawling
been
out of
there.
his vagina,
And
like,
yes, that's exactly
like
how it
opening it
happens.
up and just like
Neither
coming
of
out
those
and
things
shit
sounds
out.
awesome.
Oh my god!
Have you guys
Like
Shit
the
out.
have you guys watched Alien vs Predator 2?
Yes.
No, I don't think
I
I've seen
think-
it.
Film. There's a scene in that with pregnant ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
watch
yeah,
it. It's fucking
yeah,
disgusting.
yeah.
I can't watch pregnant people in movies. It freaks me out. And did you
Can I
know,
spoil it?
like when they're born, they have fingernails, so it like freaks me out even more that they're like just doing whatever in there with their damn finger. I can't. I'm so sorry. I'm so disgusted.
They poop inside you, Lily.
They're just
She's
disgusting.
acting like there's grown men in a vagina. What?
I can just imagine Louis' brain of a baby just trying to claw out.
No.
See, I've heard of people being obsessed with pregnant women. I've never heard of somebody having a phobia of them. Like I've never thought like pregnant ladies.
I mean,
Like,
like,
oh,
pregnant
no.
is fine. I don't want to be pregnant.
I'm sure it
It
exists.
freaks me out.
You can't catch it. It's not like a disease. Like, you're not,
One day
if
she
you're
wakes up
around it
pregnant.
or if you
I'm
watch it
sorry,
on TV,
Dad,
it doesn't
you're
make you more
pregnant.
susceptible.
I don't want your pregnancy. Stop.
Went to
I
Catholic
don't
school.
want-
Clearly, you catch pregnancy by holding hands. Okay.
Hey man, some people do.
Don't hold hands.
That's where it starts.
I don't need
How
you to
you
get me
touch
pregnant.
babies.
Wear gloves. Don't touch me. I'm sterile, please.
I'm so dead.
So
And fill out
Anyway.
this health paperwork.
we were on a roof. And,
Yes. You guys initially you crossed everything after the falling on the bear, the getting off the roof, the feeding of the sturge. You found this entry. I'm gonna give the floor back to you guys. I've moved you to a different map. Everyone
shit.
should see your location.
we left and we ended up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the location.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
yes.
First, does that say first floor?
Like the ground floor.
That says grass. Actually,
Where
it's
are-
just
yeah,
all
yeah.
grass.
That's what I thought. I
This
can't
is
see
just
any
a-
more of this.
It's
It's
just
so
a
dark.
You
outside
can see
building.
more than I can.
I'll start it off.
Mogar.
God damn it, DJ! Why do you fucking
Sorry, I
kill
was
it,
still
dude?
a thunder.
Damn
Damn
it!
it.
But yeah, that's what I say.
Dude, people talk about your character like all over the place, man. I was at E3 and people were talking about your character.
What the hell, Mogar, man?
Really?
Fucking Mogar.
That's
Yeah, you gotta get some Mogar t-shirts, bro.
Mogar t-shirt. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
You
Yes.
should do Mogar kicking
A
Nick's-
brick.
Just
Put the gnome.
the gnome punting.
She's just like in a
Yes.
little ball holding her legs, and she's just like in it. She's just super mad.
So we have to decide as a group if we are still wanting to explore this place.
Hell yeah, we got to.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yes. So we're not.
Okay.
We have to.
Cypress.
We have
This is the
It-
place that we need to go.
No, listen, I agree, and I do agree. I'm just throwing this out there though, that we aren't like at the beginning anymore. I don't know if Bub's willing to kill us, but we did just see some pretty crazy shit. And
I'm gonna go with.
But we can't go back.
what I'm saying is, last session I felt like Bub wasn't necessarily out to get us, but he's definitely amping it up a little bit.
what the
and
chat is
so
gonna be. Yeah.
I don't know. What I'm saying
I
is,
have-
whatever we do in there, one of us could die. You know, like that thing that was trying to get
Oh.
Mogar.
Totally.
was
Like
legit.
up to this point, you guys have been meandering around town, messing with the natives of sort, and most of these
Yeah.
people are like they're farmers, they're barbers, they're drunks.
Ho, ho, ho.
You're not.
Who's this?
You're not dealing with that now. Now you're dealing with
drugs.
apparitions. You're dealing with horrifying things in general. This is stuff that would kill the average person. That's what
We
sets.
I also would like to
separates
say
the
that
wheat
I've
from the
almost
chaff.
died like several times.
Yeah,
I'm just putting that out there. Like I've literally almost died in the first like 4 sessions.
You always get out. You're all right.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I feel like he's poked at us a little bit, but he hadn't really done too much until
said we-
last
I said we-
session.
I mean,
we
I
can't
have
go back. We
literally
can't go back to
70
town
points.
because we left on accord of us just leaving.
I think
And like everyone's super fucking mad at us. Like Gibb just like
Yeah, we
wants
need
us
to go to another
out,
town.
like-
No.
Fuck it.
Listen. I am totally cool with going in. Like I'm totally cool. We should. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Well, wait.
Let's
we should camp
let's be
first.
smart about it.
Isn't that a thing?
Chaotic good.
Yeah,
Let's
but
go.
technically, You
Pitch
guys
a tent.
can. You guys can
Camp.
rest. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to do that.
We
So
can.
who goes
really?
Who's
Yeah,
first?
you
Let's
have-
like right outside this thing.
Yeah.
we
I
have
mean,
supply. Yeah, we
if
have
you-
supplies.
if you have a place to rest, you definitely can. Like it's not up to me to dictate what you guys do. I just You tell me what you're doing, and I give you the repercussion.
All right.
But I will say that maybe going asleep next to the place that all of the people are getting possessed out of when they're sleeping maybe isn't a great idea. But I don't know if that would matter.
All right, yeah, makes sense.
I will say
I don't know who's gonna if obviously we would leave up a guard, right? But my thought is one of us is gonna be possessed in our sleep if we sleep so close to this thing.
Potentially, yeah.
My only concern.
At this moment, we are at what looks like 13 retweets. If you guys wanted to get them there first.
Oh, let me retweet. I forgot to retweet.
Yeah.
Retweet.
Actually, you got 1 luck reroll so far from subs.
Hey.
Nice.
Retweets
Thank
were at
you,
13.
guys.
I'll let you
Bam,
have
we're
it.
at 14 now. Wait, what? Try this again.
Yeah, Bart is still here, right? What
Yes,
is
he
going
is.
on with
Oh
Bart?
yeah.
Why
Bart
is he
keeps
here?
showing up?
Why?
He just keeps showing up, man. Like,
Nobody
I feel like-
likes him.
didn't
I
he
don't
say he
trust
Those
Bart,
goats.
man. I don't
He
fucking
said,
trust Bart.
yeah,
Fuck
something's
this
not
guy.
right with Bart, man. He said he
Fuck
didn't
this
like
guy.
us.
What's wrong with Bart? What did Bart do?
He
to
just
this
keeps
guy?
showing up.
Bart's always he's Barting up
Creeping
the wrong
around.
pieces, right? He's
Bart
he's
just wants some
always
ass.
popping up every time, man.
He wants some ass, man.
Oh.
Bart's like, hello, I'm here for some ass.
No.
Yeah.
I'll
Don't
watch the
sully
backside.
British language with Bart.
It's because Nick keeps bending over. Stop it.
When I drop something, it's what?
Oops.
Nix is the kind of person to be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
The bend and snap. What is it?
That's like the
Legally Blonde,
and
the bend and snap.
So where are we? We're right outside of
Yeah.
the manor,
We
right?
jumped over that little. We were near the poop pond, and then we jumped over
Yeah.
the little river.
Oh yeah, we did jump the poop pond. I cleared it with essence and grace.
with
'Cause I'm soulless.
Sense and grace.
Still beautiful after everything.
all right, we pitched.
All right, let's go.
What are we doing?
All right. So
Right.
Solis looks around. He's like, guys, I think we should rest maybe, or find a place of solace. No pun intended.
Nix just stares with like just super
No,
aggravated.
no laughs, no jokes. We've been through a lot. I thought it'd be great. Okay, well, I'll just be in my corner.
Hello.
What's all of our HP right now?
Yeah,
It's low.
How
I'm at
badly?
I'm at 10.
Realistically,
I'm at 12. I don't think
without giving away too much, give us a percentage. Would you say?
What?
Is
Percentage of
anybody
what?
here like your health total?
I could easily die.
75%. So
I got
what are we
healed.
looking at?
That's
I
right.
mean, percentage isn't really helpful when you have low health to
I'm
begin
pretty
with.
good.
What's your
Anyway.
health at? We got healed. Well, I think me and Nick's got healed.
I got healed too.
I did a little
On
healing,
my
but
show.
not a lot.
Cypress did.
Yeah, I'll
just
say
a small bit.
75% for mine, but
I went
Yeah,
from
I'm at 80%.
22 to 18, then back to 22 thanks to Cypress, then went to 16 thanks to the ghost that we hit, and then I went back to 24 thanks to the Shadow of Cosmos.
Yeah, he's
Let's
pretty
see.
messed up.
yeah.
So whoever
can I
shadow-
just say a number because it's ridiculous.
So 24, yeah, I'm at 27, so that's my main life. So
Wait,
I would
you're
say
at
like,
27
I'm at
health?
80. 27 HP is my life. It's my 8 health. So I'm at 24 now. So
24
it's-
HP?
Yeah.
Oh, you're better off than all of us.
I'm on.
Yeah,
That's why that's why I'm like 80. I'm like,
I'm pretty sure my max is 14. And I'm at
Jesus.
12.
So, like,
I'm on
what's going on with
actually
Symarra?
7.
Yeah,
Out of
7.
what?
Okay, so Tash is gonna die. We should,
Out of
It's
like
fine.
11?
It's fine. This is-
Okay.
Symarra, how much HP total?
what's your max
I'm-
total?
Normally it's 11, but
Okay.
I'm at 7.
You'll be
Okay.
fine.
Well,
You're right.
always on the
If I
brink of
die,
death.
Yeah.
I'll be
I
a
could
thief.
sneeze.
It's
I
okay.
could
we have
We'll resurrect
potions. We have potions. We're not bleeding.
Oh, we
which
do
is
Yeah,
have
perfect.
and
potion.
I have mage armor as well, which
Then drink your potion.
She is rather.
We have a
frugal.
health potion?
I think
Yeah,
most of
we
you
she
guys
did
do.
buy
have
one.
the green
Yeah, she bought
ones.
one. It was a hell of expensive too.
I didn't buy one.
Oh, I thought you did. 'Cause
I
we
think
were looking at
someone-
it.
Oh no, I bought
Someone-
the health kit, so that helps with heal checks.
Oh, okay.
It was what the flip is it? A
I thought
healer's
so.
kit.
Wait, you bet health kits?
No, I bought a healer's kit.
Yeah, because the health pot was
Which
like,
is like,
stupid expensive.
plus
much it was.
something on.
Have we been assuming that I'm
Health
using
checks.
that, Bub, when I do my health checks, or have we just been?
No,
I've
she
been
just
not
bought
using
it.
No, I think how long have you had it? Have you had it just recently or the entire time? Symarra.
I bought it a couple of sessions ago. Ella wasn't here.
Yes.
And we couldn't use Ella's
yeah.
heal
She
checks.
bought it.
Okay,
So
see, I
like-
could have. Oh man.
So
I
All
didn't
right.
buy
Hammer.
it, just
The hammer guy. That's when she
Items
bought
in the
it,
game
from the hospital.
can change your skills. In this case, if you try to do a heal check and you have a healer's kit, you just get a static +2 while you're using a healer's kit. Same for like if you're trying to craft and you have blacksmith tools, or you're trying to pick a lock and you have thieves tools.
Yeah.
Tools help you in the game. So if you
Yeah.
dictate that you're using them, you will get a circumstance bonus. So that's pretty important to know. So
Yeah, I had no idea we had those. Okay, so well, those are healing kits. Those aren't really going to help us. We need like.
we
a
do have
health potion.
some health potions though. Let me have a look. They are the greeny ones, aren't they? 5 light green health potions.
Why don't you quaff one of those?
Yeah, drink.
It's
Drank.
wasteful when I already have such low health generally anyway.
Oh, if she drinks it, she only gets 3 health. Well, how much does it heal for?
it can heal up to a total of 8.
Oh,
I mean, it'll use 4. Which
well, take some more damage. Just have one on your belt.
It's,
Yeah, exactly.
It rolls a D8, so she could roll as
Oh.
low as 1, but it
Yeah,
can heal
that's-
up to a
yeah.
max of 8.
Oh, you might as well
Oh,
just
okay.
do it while you're safe. I say
No,
cough.
I'm feeling
Exactly,
these
do it while
these
you're
good
safe.
rolls today. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Feel it. Yeah, I'm feeling it today.
Can we do
I
a
like-
can we
I
do
like
a
that you're
pre-check
feeling
roll?
it. I
Can we
like
do a
that.
pre-check roll? Like, can we do pre-rolls?
Yeah,
For
see
what?
how
Real
how
quick,
well
just-
you
Just to get them out? Yeah, go for it. If you want
Thank
to get some stuff out of the way.
pre-check a roll.
Hey, you know, people say that like I'm a little superstitious when I do my rolling. You know, like sometimes I'll be
Oh.
like, I need to get this bad roll out of the way. But you know what? I've been consistently getting better rolls than the rolls that I'm abandoning. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. Some people have commented in my chat that I'm a little weird with my
Oh
rolls.
my! Well,
It
you
made me
know.
really self-conscious, but it works. Okay,
You
people?
see all these rolls? Do yours too, Lily.
Look,
Get
I'm
it.
a-
I did. I got an 11.
I'm a clutch.
11.
We're a bit shit, really, today.
I
know.
No. I'm a clutch roller. I roll when it's clutch time. When the booty clench.
As
I
you
roll
get a
great.
5.
When that booty
Oh
clench.
no,
Speaking
that
of
wasn't
which,
you.
I actually have a clench emote for that very reason.
Nice. There it is. Even has action on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can I just like re-up mage armor on myself? By the way,
I think
just
you
so
should
know.
drink a damn pot.
'Cause it's been a while since I did it. Just so
Yeah,
know.
you can. You guys, if you've utilized any spells or you feel like you need to rest, resting will gain your health back.
I think we should rest. Oh,
Resting in
wait,
it-
how long does it take for her to get 3 health back though?
For her, it would be a partial. It would be a partial rest, so 4 hours. But if you guys rest 8 hours, you will gain back your Constitution score.
Oh yeah, because I'm negative.
Not your modifier. Traditionally, it's modifier, but in my games, I allow you to heal back your Constitution score on a full rest.
Mine's not gone.
But wait, you still would negate them their modifier?
Sounds like a trap.
They don't get their modifier; they get their score. So instead of healing like +3, they would heal 16.
Oh.
You look at your
Oh,
Constitution.
Constitution. Mine is
I
18.
got you. Okay, I totally get what
Yeah.
you're saying. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I was okay. Yeah.
I think okay. I think we should take a little rest for Symarra. She's been through a lot. She hadn't
I
had
do want to
food.
sit down.
Yeah. Okay. I'm totally cool with that. If we just
This
wanna
will-
sit
this
down
will
and
also
do, like a
give-
4-hour rest.
Yeah, it'll also give Nyx and Symarra a chance to, upon a full rest, they can commit to an hour to get their spells back. I know that they do have some spell slots that they could probably afford to get back.
Nyx just
Yeah.
kind of folds her arms and is like, fine. Could take a quick break, yes.
Is anyone bring a sandwich? Because I mean,
I know, Ello, you could probably afford to get your spells back as well. Plus, Tima.
Yes.
Tima could use a
Yeah.
break
Yeah.
more so than
Yeah.
what she took last time.
yeah. Well, Tima.
Too soon. Too soon. Poor Tima.
Yeah, man.
People were pretty
Used
upset
like
about that for
a
the record. Like,
Oh yeah, people were pissed. Like, damn it, Solis, why did you jump? Well, I had to.
yeah,
Sick of me of the bear.
they were
Timo
pretty.
was
pretty
the real
I was
MVP.
getting PMs like, "Why'd you let them do that to Tima?" It's like, they do what they want to do. I'm not their dad, man.
She's all right. She's
So also-
she's a bear. She's a like a 1,000-pound plus fucking bear. She's
So-
She's like a little
So
snail.
Cypress, do you think we should heal Tima at all? Does she? What does she take? I feel bad.
Tima can have a sit with me, and we're just gonna have a little nap now. Okay.
Wait, what?
She slept with Tima.
Symarra's tired. She wants a nap. Okay.
Are you napping on Tima?
Can we have a cuddle puddle with Tima?
Cuddle puddles.
Cuddle puddle with
The
Tima.
healing power of
Nick
love,
definitely
man.
jumps in with Symarra and Tima.
Healing power of human contact.
Like she just her fur is like all up in Nick. She's like,
She's not a Care Bear. She's a real.
Listen, man, thank you for showing concern. It's gonna be okay, man. I'll look after her. You know, I'll check her out. And I go over and I do start kind of to inspect Tima. I assume she's all right, just a little worse for wear. But I give her a quick look over anyways. Do I find anything abnormal with Tima?
Sure, give me a heal.
Okay.
Anytime
I'm
you
not
ask,
gonna
you make
bother
roll.
with a kit yet, just because I don't think Cypress thinks it's too serious.
Sure.
Oh, and it's been a little while. Okay, there we go.
God, feel it. Ooh, damn.
Wow, that's really good.
right off the
Well,
gate.
well,
Cypress,
then.
you see that she seems to kind of recoil a little bit to the touch on her back. She might have some minor bruising, but you notice that she seems fatigued, not from the damages she's taken, but sleeping in this town has done a number of things to each of you. Tima, on some nights, has slept alone, and though she's intelligent and she can communicate with you, Cypress, she is still very much an animal. And animals have odd perceptions of the environment around them. And in a place like Harrowstone, or what Harrowstone could be doing to the rest of the town of Ravengrow, it may have some kind of abstract effect on her. She seems very fatigued.
Well, shit. That sucks. Okay. Well, let's just rest. I'll just kind of brush it off as she probably just needs some rest. Some good old fashioned shut eye. So, did we want to rest for 4 hours, or did we want to rest for 8 hours, or what were we?
If we do 8, we need to take turns watching 2 at a time, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I would, you know what? I would be willing to risk it, as long as we had people, like people who were big enough to stop other people. Like, for
I
instance,
resent that.
I'm just
Let me blend in with the dirt. I'll wrangle their legs.
I'm just saying, if Mogar were to be possessed and you're the only one on lookout, it could be bad. I'm not sure.
Come on, and then I'll pull out my sword. Come on.
I'm fine with a full rest. Let's. How far away? Wait, before we do this, how far away is Karen's place? Kendra's
home is probably, I would say 2 miles away.
Okay, why don't we just walk 2 miles and then get some rest?
I thought we weren't allowed to go back to that town.
Oh, we're not allowed to go back?
I don't think so. Because he told us to leave and we left.
Yeah, they're really fucking mad.
Yeah, but what if we come back?
What are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
Probably shoot us.
Gonna run us out with their pitchforks and fire torches.
I mean, they have mages.
I mean, we've been doing nothing but trying to help their town. If they're gonna attack us when we're back, they can go suck
damn
it
town.
We did also murder a couple of, the farmer man. Nearly killed him.
He was possessed.
I know. I agree,
I also
but-
may have made a lot of bad connections in that town. You
Let's-
know what? Let's just burn it to the ground. We'll start all over.
Oh my god.
They can't
making a lot of sense right now.
Over there.
Well, my thing is if we go back to the town, we're like, hey guys, we need to rest a little bit. We were attacked by a giant mosquito in your haunted mansion prison.
They're gonna be like,
fucking
something's
possessed
always
people.
happening with you
Give us a
guys.
fucking break. Let us sleep a little bit. I don't think that they're gonna argue too much.
Maybe we
if
could
they
sneak
do.
in
We
town.
were relentless people.
Maybe we can sneak in.
Relentless people. They're and angry people because of this fucking monument to sin and evil in front of us here. So,
Well, if we sneak the Karen's house is on the edge, right? It's not like deep in the middle of anything, right? So we can probably sneak.
yeah,
It's
Now,
not.
why don't we?
It's not
why don't
too
we
far near
sneak
the
there?
center.
That's a good idea. Why don't we just sneak there? We'll just do a little sneaky.
Mogar sneaky.
I like that.
Big
DJ.
ass bear sneaking.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm just.
I have a blanket we can put Tima under.
Oh yes, a blanket. What's that movie?
Perfect.
Underneath
Tima
the
doesn't
blanket?
need to sneak. Tima can just walk on through. Nobody's gonna fuck with Tima. Are they gonna try to stop a giant ass bear? If they did, I'd laugh. Like I'd literally laugh. But look, I say we just send Tima on over to the. She can just walk. It's
All right, let's go. Let's do this. Should we get into disguises?
I
would like to.
We're going back. Oh god.
Put a little dirt on my face, you know, rough up my hair a little bit, try to blend in a little bit more. Nature, you know.
Be a rock.
Solis looks
I'm
around,
having a moment. Is
Do a
Kendra still
cartwheel.
missing?
looks down.
Isn't
in
that
his
why we
pants.
went to
You can't
Hearthstone?
hide that. I'm just kidding. We have a Mogar. We can't really hide him.
Yeah. What?
Wasn't,
What did Tosh
Can
say?
I disguise Mogar?
Wasn't
Oh, what did Tosh
Kendra
say?
missing and it was semi-time sensitive because she went off and floated towards the prison or something?
No, we got that.
No,
Did
that
you
was
hear
a long
I'm
time
like,
ago.
wait a
That was-
minute.
while
that
back,
was
yeah.
way-
Get a bit
That's when she got sucked.
succulent.
Bunch of fucking swamp monsters trolling into town.
I'm like, hang on a minute.
I don't know. Let's just do our best. If they see us, they see us. Like it's really.
Yeah, we'll just explain.
Cypress is fucking tired and he's worried about.
Oh,
Tima.
you know what? We can't even sneak because Bot is here.
Tell Bart to go away.
Sorry.
I turned to Bart and I'm like,
Can Bart help
you know,
Bart,
hey-
Bart help us get in there?
yeah, hey man, what? I didn't even think to ask, man. Like, what are you doing here? What are you doing?
Bart hasn't quite gotten there at this point. I'm just saying that you guys are having a brief conversation before you decide what you're going to do. He hasn't located.
Oh, so
you at
Bart
this
isn't
point.
there yet? Bart
He's
isn't here.
He's walking around the prison.
She's just fucking taking a stroll.
Then let's get out of here quick.
Run! Just fucking go. Nick's hands Mogar some branches.
Bail.
You are a tree now.
Bail
Let's
out.
book it.
Let's book it. I'm ready. Let's go book it back to
Alright, let's
town,
go.
and we'll do our best to roll stealth and go back to Kendra's place. A deal?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do
it.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
I'm so ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, so
We're gonna die.
Are we rolling stealth?
Wait, what is my stealth? I don't even know. Let me see.
I'm so glad I upped myself.
Lord,
I don't have any stealth.
We're gonna die.
I have
So if we don't have any
7.
stealth, it's just 20, right? Rolled.
Yeah,
one
it's just gonna be
1d20.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So we either have to go into the water or probably go the way Bart is coming. Or over the roof again.
Oh God. Well, I don't know if 11 is bad or good. Is it in the middle?
Oh my god, why do I always do this?
11's not exceptional. You know, you're taking care. You're holding your breath. You're walking on your tippy toes with your hands out.
My tippy hooves.
Yes.
Are we actually rolling stealth?
Yeah.
Are we all
Everybody has
doing this?
decided
Yeah,
to,
okay.
for some reason or another.
Okay. Avoid Bart.
I gave you
I
plates,
mean, it's-
Mogar, use them.
Let's be real. This is hella realistic.
Okay. Damn it. I don't want my first roll, but I do second one.
Okay.
Mogar.
So you're first.
I'm quite happy with 15.
Fucking Mogar.
I'm glad I didn't take my first.
Yeah.
Second. Boom! Look at
Oh,
this.
nice.
Look at this. What am I saying? Why did people pick on me for this? Why? It's-
Found the
it's
stream
beautiful.
randomly
works.
perusing D&D one day. Absolutely love your
Hey,
work.
thank you so much, Blue Pike. I
The
appreciate
stream
that.
layouts are my favorite. The ming and work you put in
I've
are
only
top
got 20
freaking notch.
retweets. This is
Much less than
unacceptable.
3.
Guys,
How many
get
retweets
on
do
the
you get?
Twitter.
2 more.
Oh, we just need 2 more retweets, guys. Let's not
2
reroll.
more.
Please.
So, you guys decide that you're going to start sneaking back around the building. You're skulking, leaning to the shadows, utilizing what most cover you can possibly find. And I'll need a new stealth, please, as you guys cross. I'm going to put you over here. put you just over
I'm
here.
gonna fail this one. Okay.
Symarra's got a 14. Nyx is a 16. Solis is a 14.
What is this now? I'm sorry.
Another stealth.
This is what it's
please.
down. Yeah.
Oh, another stealth. Okay.
Mogar.
What? What?
Double Mogar. Fucking
Double
dick.
Mogar.
Wow.
Double Mogar. Double.
I can't believe you rolled a 1. Like, what the hell's the odds?
This is like when you were falling in the roof all over again.
Can I go get
Mogar's
another beer?
jumping
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Yeah,
It's gonna be one
go
of
ahead.
those nights.
Go get a drink. Go get a drink.
He could be the first. He could be the first D&D player to complete a triple Mogar. I mean, we really just did tonight, people.
No, I'll go in a little bit. Just
Okay,
God
all right.
damn.
You guys are leaning to the wall at this point, and you hear the hello much closer. Hello,
Ugh.
No,
Nyx,
Bart.
Nobody's here.
Cypress, Mogar,
nobody say a fucking word.
Mo.
Nobody fucking say a word.
This is your problem, Mogar. You handle it.
Mogar.
Can I just say,
I'm
I'm
staying
envisioning
hidden.
Nyx.
I'm staying totally hidden with my 19 and 2.
I'm
So-
envisioning Nyx being hidden by being like on Mogar's back.
I'm literally like just.
Can I critical fail like a critical fail like a? Can I do
Yeah,
it? Can I act it out?
please tell me what does this look like?
So while we're on the wall, everyone's like in stealth. Everyone's doing very well. Besides Mogar. Mogar is literally like stiff as a board, trying to walk like this, like.
I'm a tree.
And then out of nowhere, he just stops for a second, and then. Just a freaking fart, just
Just a
super
You
loud.
got a squeaky boy.
damn.
The squeakiest of farts.
But he just looks straight, normal. Just
And
Doesn't-
Nyx is
Just-
inhaling all this.
no
I
way,
was
man.
back, like.
Yeah.
I think it's loud enough that Bart can hear. I'm guessing that's Bart who's
One big wet one.
I'm like up on the wall and I'm looking over and I'm staying as still as I can. I'm like, hey, Mogar, did you step on a frog, man?
Mogar has scaredy farts right now. Don't
Oh,
egg him on.
Because it's
God.
funny because I'm a druid. I would care.
Yeah. As
just
you guys,
Mogar.
as you're walking, hello, and he hears the the little topper squeak at the end, and he
That was
leans
such a girl fart.
He
It's like-
leans over.
Exactly, it's a critical fail. It's not a manly ass. No,
It's a
One of those,
Yeah,
one of those farts where you just hear the whiz.
yeah.
One of those super silent girl farts.
He leans over the crenellation of the wall, and he looks down, and he's just like, "What was that? Oh God, what is that? Oh,
Does he fall off?
oh, why is that? Oh, that's so."
Hurry! While he's
Mogar?
distracted.
Mogar.
You just look up and say that like it's Dio. You just look up at him and say Mogar. He sees Tima. He sees Tima. It's hard to disguise a
Oh, it's there,
She's
thanks,
Tima.
Dad.
Sometimes Tima goes and hangs out of prisons by herself. I don't know. I'm not here. I'm against the wall still.
I'm not her real dad.
I don't like Bart. Okay, I don't
That's
like
fine.
this guy. He's creeping me out.
Can we
So-
just run?
he,
At this point, can we just like fucking book it?
I mean,
If
you
we
can.
do, that looks suspicious as hell.
It-
Like it's
not
already
like-
looking
It's
suspicious.
not like you guys are like teenagers that were just caught, right? Like you're. It's
I mean,
like
I
you,
am.
You
Well-
Why do I feel like that then? Why do I feel like that then?
yeah, it's like as soon as
Because
it flashes
Mogar
light, let's
farted.
run.
It's like,
Alright.
how else
Solis looks up and he's like, we're practicing our new tactical dance routine. Yeah,
I think you stepped in shit. It's
probably.
it's poignant.
And then all of a sudden I burst out from the wall. Oh, hey man, what's up? And I kind of just like bust out from the side, like maybe he
I would
didn't even know I was
camouflage.
there. Yeah.
Surprise!
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Hi-oh.
Surprise, Bart!
Bart's gonna walk around the prison. He was in the upper courtyard where you guys were previously. And when he
What was he doing up there?
was looking, he didn't know where you guys were, and there was a wall up there. So he walks around and he meets both of you, well, all of you at this point, seeing that most of you have your backs to the wall. And you note that he's got like his hand on a short sword at his belt, and he kind of like looks to you. He's very very intensely motivated, if you will. He's sort of scared. You can see he's kind of jumpy.
So, Bart, what the hell are you going to do with that?
I was planning to defend myself.
Against who?
I
It was
started
clearly
looking around.
me.
Not against
Bart,
who,
clearly-
but against what?
Oh, what do you mean? Did you see something we didn't see?
I don't know what you saw.
Well, we saw.
What's wrong, man? Spit it out.
I couldn't, in good faith, just send you out here. Just, I knew you were coming here. And I know that nobody at town cares. And I don't know why I'm here, to be honest, but I wanted to make sure that you were okay.
Oh, well, I thought you were mad at us.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy past
It's been
couple of days.
long weeks since you looked at me.
Listen, man.
Hey.
That is very, very kind of you. And actually, there is a way you can help us. Kind of look over at the group, kind of look at everybody. We're
Yeah.
really tired, man, but it's going to be problematic if we try to go back to the town. So, do you think maybe you could create a distraction so we could maybe sneak into Kendra's and get a little shut-eye?
Yeah, I promise we won't be long. We're just sneaking west.
Please.
Well, I don't see why it would be a problem. Does she know that you'll be there?
Yes.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah. Of course.
You know, Gibb seems super enthused to have us in town at the moment.
He hates me.
She gave us the authority, man, to kind of come and go as we please there. As
Yes,
far as what I understood.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to distract. I suppose. Wait, why? Why am I? What do you care? What everyone in town thinks, anyway?
I mean, you don't remember kicking us out?
But I just don't want to be driven out of another town with pitchforks and like flaming torches.
Well, I didn't exactly have the final ruling on that. I know that I'm sort of fed up with the shenanigans, but I think most people are, to be honest.
You know, man, to be
So
honest, I
weird.
think we're all just so tired that we just want to avoid it. You know, we just want to get some rest. We've been really at it trying to figure this whole thing out. And I think that we could just really use the rest. And, you know, when you're done, man, please come by Kendra's so that we can, you know, talk to you and, you know, get the update. And, but we're so tired, man. And I'm like, I'm not faking it, man. Like I'm looking fatigued, you know, like I'm like looking over at Tima, and Tima's looking pretty pitiful. And I'm looking back at Bart, you know, like we're not here to like argue semantics. Like we're just tired. Like we just don't want the controversy.
I can walk you back into town. No one will say anything.
Oh, thanks, Bart. That
Thank you
means a
so
lot.
much, Bart.
Solis looks at Nyx. What it looked like. Don't fluff this up.
Well, that's good because we weren't going to be able to get Mogar in any other way, probably.
Mogar's over there picking branches and shit.
Yeah, he's just holding them like.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably get going. I don't really like this place. Wait,
Yeah.
come on, let's go.
All right, we follow Bart.
Sure.
Or I follow Bart.
He's going to lead you guys back to town, sort of in a very single file manner, especially when you get close to town. He's going to usher you to stay very close, tight-knit. He will draw his blade, but he'll keep it at his side. It's an effort, a point of authority, so to speak. And he'll kind of like guide you in, using it borderline like a baton, like it's an air traffic controller telling you to go inside. you'll notice that someone stops and it's like, "What's going on here?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it. I'm here to take them to the Lormore residence. I am their personal
Sherpa!
Just,
Sherpa!
what?
Sherpa!
Solis whips his hair.
Guide. I'm their guide.
Sherpa!
She is prone to outbursts. I know this from experience. Go on, about your day. She kind of looks onward for a moment, goes back to her own business, and then you guys can head back to the Lormore house.
Cool. Let's get some sleep.
Solis kicks open the door, runs in the room and lays down.
I'm gonna sleep outside with Tima though.
Okay. You know that there's a particular like tree or grove of trees near the rear side of the home that she was fond of previously, and you guys can get your sleep as you so see fit.
Yes.
Before we go to sleep, can Symarra be like, "Oh, those runes"?
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up too.
Sorry, Solis is out.
I'm like, maybe
Solis.
this is a good idea
My
to
bad.
look. Okay. So can I like?
You're gonna look for the
Hello,
room
I
like
think-
under the bed.
Well, we saw the runes by the door in Harrowstone, but we didn't know what they were. We just knew that they were to do.
Oh, you're gonna research.
Oh.
So if we're gonna have
nice.
a good sleep, then she's kind of like she wants to know before she has a sleep, or it's gonna bother her and she's not gonna. She's gonna
I
be
mean,
like,
but would
point.
you care if she took a little time to research in the
No,
8
not
hours?
at all. Not at all.
Okay.
Symarra, I'll say that if you wanted to take the time to study what these runes were intently for, then I can give you
Listen,
your partial rest bonus, and I'll allow you to recover half of your spells.
I don't know how many I used last time. I don't think I wrote it down.
Well, I know
Not
that
everyone can rest fully.
you did
Something with
ice, like snowball, right? Like you did snowball
Yeah.
twice,
Okay.
at least twice, and I'm pretty positive. I'm not really sure how many more. first
I
level
already
spells you
had
actually
mage
have.
armor on. And my thingy says I think I have 4. Yeah, I can use things 4 times.
All right,
at that
so
level.
we'll say that you recovered 2 of your first level spells.
Well, I mean, I have mentioned to the group that it'd probably be good to look at those runes, but maybe I can just check in the morning. But with how it went down last time with the book going missing, I kind of just want to like, can I like grab the books and take
just
them to my
cuddle
room?
them in bed. Just
You
Is
can-
that
Is
okay?
the dead guy still here, by the way?
No, when you guys have arrived at the Lormore residence, you will see that most of the place has been cleaned. It looks like there are multiple aides in the home, and they have removed the body. They have cleaned up as much as they could. It smells of heavy desanitization.
Sorry, I've got some in my eye.
I thought it was a
Okay.
fart.
No, that's back at the prison, not in the house.
What about food? Oh my god, I forgot about food. Damn it. Solis had to fall out.
Oh.
Can't go berating that woman's fridge anyway.
Sorry, I've got some in my eye, so I'm just gonna spoon it out.
And you guys just got your second luck reroll because of retweets.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys.
Daniel's like always on that. I'm so happy for that too.
Hell yeah, man. That's my shit, bro.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and I'm going to give you guys a brief opportunity for encounters. We'll say, Lily, give me a 15% range.
like 25 to 30. No,
That's-
that's not it.
That's 5.
That's 5.
You went 40, 25 to
Yeah,
39?
that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Sweaty.
You're fine. And Solis, 15% range.
Oh my goodness. What was yours? Who went before? Lily?
Nyx, yeah, Lily chose
What was yours?
25 to 40.
Yeah. All right, let's do 15 to 30.
Okay. Ooh. Got right in that encounter range. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. So then we're gonna roll here.
I can't get this thing out of my eye.
Perfect. That's how that works.
No, I've looked. Look,
Because, like, I always feel like when your eyelash is growing back, that's when they, like, stab you in the eye. So that's why I'm always like, is it an eyelash?
I can't see it. Oh, it is.
Okay. All right. So Lily wanted to research in bed, right? You wanted to go over your
Symarra
your
wanted to
materials.
research in bed.
Oh, sorry, Symarra, forgive me.
I mean, I'll help Symarra, because since I don't like to sleep by myself anymore after that one possession.
Okay.
You can sleep with Bart.
He's not
Bart.
welcome.
Thank you, Bart.
But you're so wonderful. Get the fuck away from me, please.
You're so sweet until you got us to the house. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
As a
Okay.
player, I hate him, but my character thinks he's pretty cool.
Symarra and Nyx, could you guys give me combined efforts here? It's going to be a study. We'll say knowledge. Oh, Arcana. I'll give you a +2 since you've grabbed a slew of books from the inventory of Professor Lorimore.
Okie dokie. So if I already have +2, are you adding the 2 or should I just roll?
You both will be making the roll.
Okay, so like my modifier is 2, so I'll put +4.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of the rerolls.
We're both dumb.
Okay.
Oh, this is also both of the girls are
I would also like to
researching.
use my reroll.
All right.
You guys are rolling for research.
I'd like to
Yeah.
phone a friend.
GG. That's some massive rolling.
Okay. So let me see what I can explain to you here.
Oh shit.
2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths.
They summon like an arc demon or
Oh,
something.
jeez.
GG.
So based on your findings, you're not sure if it's exceptionally detailed magic, but based on your findings, you believe that this magic is part of a larger ritual involved in the field of abjuration and necromantic.
Cool.
Wait, what? Romantic? What?
Abjuration.
I heard
Abjuration.
romantic.
Necromantic.
Abjuration.
Oh.
Abjuration
We
is like
did have
Romantic and necromancy tends to be necrophilia.
handful.
the knowledge we already had was it was a ritual tied to necromancy and abjuration.
Mhm.
Runes used to capture and imprison, and it was blood. It's just scrivened in.
Correct.
So,
Abjuration is like-
abjuration.
Is like buff spells, I think, are like protective spells, isn't it? Mostly, if I'm not
What?
mistaken.
What'd you say? Abjuration and what? Sorry.
Necromancy. So it's like
Necromancy.
necromancer and
Necromancy.
abjuration is like really weird to kind of throw together. It would basically be like a buffing undead user. So what would he be buffing, like death wards and stuff?
Maybe he's a summoner. I mean, yeah, buffs his undead.
Okay, so abjuration is protection. Okay, so it's like buffs, like protective spells.
Yes, abjuration is a school of defensive and warding magics, resistances.
Okay. So we didn't.
So
we
maybe
didn't
that's
learn
what we're
much more
running
than we
into
had.
when we're coming up to the doors and they've got those things on them. They're protective barrier spells, necromantic protective barrier spells. So they are some kind of evil barrier, basically, that's keeping us away. But we kind of already knew that. I mean, we could suspect it from the tentacles, at least, I think.
Yeah, it's worth having a look, like, see if we could learn anything more than what we already had. So
Yeah. Well, at least we know that it's magical,
yes,
or the possibility
Not
of
just-
magic.
weird blood graffiti, which was, you know, the kids nowadays.
Actually, did you copy these runes down?
Yes.
Okay, so this is scriven in a language that you guys are not familiar with. Even if you have access to speak and understand languages, courtesy of spells, it's one that is a bit of a dead language. However, there might be someone in the town that could help you.
What about text?
It's probably
We
that.
don't have any text in the in our personal library there that would translate.
There are loads of books on texts and languages. You would have to do it. You would have to utilize most of your rest in order to understand it. I could tell you, but
We
you
couldn't just
wouldn't-
decipher it, maybe not understand it, but maybe just kind of A is this, B is that. We couldn't just like,
No, because it's while it's written in this particular language, it's also magical incantations written in that language. So you would have to have someone that has a firm knowledge of the language itself and also understands magic, which I can
Probably
think of
Mr.
someone.
Grumpy Professor Man.
Interesting. Would
who's
you
told us-
allow?
Go to the magic
Sorry,
dude.
go ahead.
I was gonna say it's probably the grumpy old wizard man who doesn't want us there anymore.
Yeah, that dude, like, just woo on your way. Don't come back.
What if would you allow us to roll spellcraft and linguistics and see if perhaps we could do something with that, or are you just pretty
Like, pick up a
adamant
few
on-
words.
No, I would
Us.
totally allow it if you guys wanted to try it.
Yeah.
But it would be difficult. It would be difficult to discern. So if that's something you guys wanted to try, then go for it.
Does anybody
Definitely.
just kind of out of character? Does anybody have the linguistic skill at all? I
Hell
don't.
no.
No.
I have
No.
spellcraft for sure, but
I have spellcraft.
I spell
we
crap.
need a
Wait,
rogue, man.
No.
We need a
I have
rogue.
perception.
This is why I was willing to take the hit of dying.
Interesting. All right. Well, so there's somebody in town. Is that magic guy that you guys met when I was in?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like not happy with us last time.
Remember,
He wants nothing to do with our bad juju.
there is reward in creative thinking. If you guys can think of someone else even outside of that foray, then it might yield a benefit. This town is
I mean-
a veritable pool of utility. You've had an option to meet lots of different people: crafters, collectors, fences, people of a lot of interesting backgrounds. But you have decided to go the
Kendra-
Scooby-Doo route.
Kendra obviously has the professor as a parent, so she's pretty knowledgeable and she's been off to uni, so she could know stuff. What do we know what she did at uni, or
You have no idea.
no idea?
Oh, we're bad friends. We didn't even ask her about her life. God damn it.
No.
We're taking advantage of her.
We're not friends.
No, you are.
Trying to think who else. I mean, the way that Bub's phrasing it, I feel like the innkeeper, the pub guy, could be good because if he knows lots of people and blah blah blah. But I feel like if we talk to Kendra, and then there's also the priestesses, and they did the magical wards on the graveyard, which Bart's face broke when he got possessed, so they could know more about it. In that they're trying to negate that magic with their rituals.
Where are we at right
Makes
now?
sense.
Are we resting right now, Bub, or are we done resting? Are we
think
kind
I'm
of
the only
one
talking
that
about
rested.
this in the morning?
I'm treating
Like,
if
are
you
we-
guys have declared that you are resting, then you are resting. I
So-
still have a brief encounter to go through with one of you that I've already rolled. It's been determined, but I've got to give those that want to try to do something right now an opportunity to solve what they're trying to do.
Got you. Okay. I'm just trying to gain footing on where exactly we are in my imaginary setting here in my head. So okay, well I'm not going to be a part of any of that. So
I think like
I'm ready
I've learned-
to sleep for 8 hours and talk
Yeah.
about it.
I'm ready.
I've learned what I can, and I'm just like,
I'm
I
asleep
don't care.
already.
I'll figure this out in the morning.
Oh, okay. Then we'll all go to bed. Because I was gonna help you, Symarra, but if we're
Yeah,
gonna, if we're gonna snuggle up, then we're gonna snuggle up.
All right.
We've learned what we can from that, and I think like I need a nap really bad.
Okay. So you're
We'll
gonna
just
try
ask her in
again.
the morning.
You're gonna try again after you wake up. All right. This is fine.
Because I'm all brain foggy from being in pain most of my health, and then I need a nap.
Okay. Well, my good friend, you guys have decided to take a rest. Kendra will place out any of the foods that you guys so desire for when you wake up, or at least anything that is remaining in the house. Probably some dried bread, likely some cheeses, but there's not much else. She still has to make a run into town. She doesn't have anything bad to say about you guys. You've made some questionable decisions, but she still relies on you wholly. That being said, rolled for encounter, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So, describe to me most of your sleeping situations. I know that the Cypress and Tima are relaxing out back nearest this small grove of trees. They're albeit mostly dead, but there is comfort in and of that itself for you. Solis, what's sleep look like for you?
I'm on a fuzzy rug in front of the fireplace.
All right.
Naked.
Well, it's laying out, like just. Yeah,
Already was laying next to the
he's on
bear.
his back. He's on his back with his spread. He's just like full out, just snoring it up.
I
He
just see
didn't
like
realize
an
how happy
avatar, like a big naked avatar.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Like
Goat
cloth nut covering
yeah,
your
pretty much like an
dick.
avatar. Yeah, big old, brown thing hanging out, just chilling.
Yep,
Sure. All right.
I like it.
Mogar, what does your sleeping situation look like? How are you doing this?
I'm right next to Tima, and because when we walked in,
That's so
I literally
he's
just-
like, hey.
I literally just went kerplop. I just but next to a tree, I'm more like my back is on a tree, laying down kerplop, and I guess they're doing their thing. I'm just kind of like overwatching everything, but between Tima and Ello as well as the house. So
Okay. All right. Symarra and Nyx, I'm imagining your situation is probably like head down in books, trying to discover information, and you both just nod off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
So
we're
I
admiring found the
ignore
dead guy in
very vocally, like what are those things that guide ships through a fog? Lighthouses, you know how they're like,
Yeah.
"Whoa!" Yeah, like that. That's how I snore.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So I have rolled for this encounter, and it is going to be targeting one of you. Okay.
I love when this shit happens. Let's go.
The music's different now.
Oh god.
You find yourself resting before something ticks.
Always in this goddamn house, bro. We shouldn't have come back.
It's this incessant pang over and over again. Cracking of wood, the sound of footfall, and you wake. You are not where you had fallen asleep. You are instead in the den of the Lorimore residence.
Everyone?
A figure passes by the room. You reach out. Mogar. You realize that this isn't just a potential out-of-body experience, that this is you.
Wait. The guy walking back and forth is me?
Yes.
What? No. And this is a dark figure? I told you, bro. Wait a minute. Like, I can see this, no one else can.
This is you. This is your encounter.
I would like to look around as the outer body Mogar to see if there's anyone around me, any other outer body figures.
Does the out of body Mogar speak perfect English? That'd be so dope.
No, this is well. I'm talking to you guys. Mogar's just
Like the
thinking
Simpsons
Mogar.
cat in the in the upside down. Like it's like actually I can speak perfectly English.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
Mogar.
Anyway, go ahead, I'm sorry.
You start to look at your body, and you can see that you're wearing these bound black gloves, and it looks as if you're wearing a long black borderline trench coat, but it's made of this old tepid weave. And you realize that you have something scriven on the inside of your palm. It's some kind of sigil. What do you do?
Can I open my palm and see what the sigil looks like?
When you investigate your palm further, you notice that something weighs heavily on your wrist, like you're kind of opening, and it seems like something is against your arm, but you can't quite make out what it is yet. Did you shake your arm? Do you reach up your sleeve to see what it could be?
I would like to shake it to see if it can come out. Not hard, but like, a gesture to see if it'll come out.
Sure. When you do so, you see something glinting from the end of your sleeve itself. It starts to slide, and it begins to fall. Before you can see exactly what it is, do you reach out and grab it, or do you let it hit the floor?
I let it hit the floor.
Okay. There is a small, half-curved hand scythe. It's not the full, rounded half-moon tang. It's just a curved blade.
With a wooden...
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck am I doing with that? I'm an axe user. What am I doing? This is all in my mind. He's saying, Mogar. You know what I'm saying? Just as like, oh shit, this is real stuff. Bob, what are you doing to me, man? Alright, so...
When you peer down to try to grab at it, you feel like this almost natural sense. It's almost like it's calling to you. It keeps calling out your name over and over again.
I would like to pick it up.
Give me a perception.
Feel like what happened to Nyx is happening to Mogar.
Mogar, as you lean down and you grab at the blade, it seems to fit in your hand perfect. It's eerie how natural it feels, but you do notice that where your feet lie, where your coat seems to glean all the way down your body, it moves like a mist, like a fog. There is a natural swing to it, and there's a flutter, and it looks almost like a black wing juts outward. You notice that your coat seems to move, leathery in fashion. Multiple wings spark out. You've seen this before.
Seen this before.
You've seen this before.
How do I know this? Can I roll perception?
Give me a wisdom. D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Not only that, you said this is an outer body experience. I see my actual self out there.
Yeah.
I know what I must do.
Mogar.
I'm gonna have to do this in a little bit. I might, but hold on 1 second. Can I see if I move my body? Does the eerie body move?
Yes, it does.
It moves at the same exact time and does exactly the same thing?
No, it does. It's not what you're seeing. Essentially, is this body is continuing to pan the hallway back and forth, but it's not stopping. It's not mirroring your movements, if that makes sense.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was asking. All right, so I would like to do the wisdom. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Stay a while and listen. Stay a while and listen.
Mogar, you can't seem to recall quite where you've seen this, but you know you feel it. It's like a memory that's sort of fleeting, like that word that you wanted to say that's just on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite get it. And in a natural, like, tick reaction, you reach up and you run the rim of the hat. You have a long black hat that covers your face. You realize that you're dressed unlike yourself. What do you do, Mogar? What's next?
Am I able to move forward?
Yes, you are.
Am I able to move it? Okay.
Stay a while.
I would like to see. Am I able to touch my outer body? I wouldn't say touch myself.
Touch myself.
But am I able to? Is there friction? Like, can I? Is it like a ghost feeling? Or
there is friction when you touch yourself. Yes, usually.
Yes.
You're doing it right.
When you
does it cause fire?
When you outstretch,
you're doing it wrong.
when you outstretch to touch the body of Mogar, your hand passes through.
I noticed this. Mogar silent, registering that one, he's not in his same mind. Two, he's not dressed as himself, nor wearing or wielding weapons that he's known to wear or wield. He does not know this art, know what's going on, but it feels super familiar. This is something that he is a little bit, how would I say, overwhelmed with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he knows what he must do. He grabs the
blade.
The blade.
Yeah.
The scythe. Holds it up to his neck.
Stay a while and listen.
To your own neck?
To my own neck.
Okay.
And slice.
The moment that you draw the blade across your own throat and you feel the heat flow down the front of your chest, this coat of yours, you close your eyes and flinch your fingers around the blade, and when you reopen them, you're no longer standing in the den of the Lorimore residence. Instead, you see 4 figures standing in front of you. Each of these figures have their back turned to you. You seem to stand in a room that is cold, dusky, and entirely made of stone. Each of them stand in offensive glamour. They seem to be brandishing some odd weapons. One has a mallet, another seems to be busking a pipe. Not like a smoking pipe, but like Pan's pipes. Another has a dagger of sorts. One of them seems to be slicking back his hair. And they seem to be confronting an individual. This man seems to be very sternly dressed. He has his hands out, and as he begins to speak, you see him trying to tell them.
Can I roll perception to see who this person is?
You can try.
Is it Petey?
That's what I'm trying to say. I want to see if
I
this is
can't write
Petey.
this fast.
I'll let you get some
appreciate
time.
your sacrifice as a group.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's alright.
You're-
Cool.
No.
You're a hero.
I'll let you take your time. Let me.
It's just a bit
this is-
messy.
Yo, this is crazy, dude. What the fuck is going on? Hold on.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
if I was
Petro
to
had
read
some
this-
necromantic shit on him, guys. Petro is not okay. We need to go dig up that body. I've been saying it for sessions. Okay, you gotta go dig up that body. That body's
Brave
gone.
Robin!
Petro is not dead. Petey's not dead.
Mogar, what do you do?
That's not how I feel.
Give me what are you rolling for right now?
This is perception
Okay.
to see who this person is that was walking back to see if I can anybody, if I can recognize anybody's face
Sure.
from the interaction. Because again, you said their backs are towards me, so I cannot see the peoples that are going against the guy. But the guy has to probably be looking at the crowd, meaning that I'm looking at his face.
Right.
Can I
You,
remind
can.
Daniel the
Go ahead.
song?
So
Do you
remind
want
me, please.
Do you want to know the skipping song again? As
Yes.
I feel it may be relevant.
Talk to me.
Well, I don't know if I feel like I'm ruining it. I don't want to mate it, but like, maybe not. It's fine because it mentions spell her name just right. With a hammer, killed his wife. So we've got the hammer. We know the Sturge dude. Watch the blood come out the pipe. Feed Sturge. That's right.
The Piper. Okay. What's the other one?
You're on the right.
There's a dagger. So we've got put her body on the bed, take a knife, and lop her head.
There was a person that was. What was the
And
other
then-
the first person, Bub, that you said that they were doing? They were doing something like a blacksmith. Like they were.
That have a hammer.
It's
Oh.
a hammer. So
Hammer,
with a hammer,
dagger,
killed his wife.
Pipes.
Panpipes was the guy, the Sturge guy. Dagger, I'm assuming, lop her head. And then the one slicking hair, meter. Trixie father tells a lie. Listen close or you will die.
Trixie's father is what it's called.
It just says Trixie father tells a lie. Listen close or you will die.
Oh, you're getting ready to get questioned. Yay.
There we go. So who do I
So-
see?
This figure that you see stands in a tweed suit. He seems to be very well kempt, put together, but the thing that catches your attention the most is something that he happens to have on him. Visibly pinned to the front of his tweed suit is a badge. This badge
Shit.
reads Warden.
I knew it. I knew that.
We just saw your wife.
We all saw your wife.
His hands are up, and you can see him trying to usher them down, just trying to talk them down from the situation. He's like, no, please don't. And then
I
as
would like to
this-
rush in as fast as I can to see if I can swipe through these guys.
Sure, you rush in and you pass right through them. It's like you're living in a memory.
Mogar,
This is the trippiest thing ever. Let's go. What's
Hey,
up?
Or actually, Bub, I should say.
Okay.
When Mogar is viewing these people, is he seeing them as ghosts? Like, do they look spectral
They
and
do.
like their bottom half, like
They do.
wisps
Oh, okay.
off, or do they look like a full-bodied person, like an image, almost like a hologram?
It's leaning between. It's sort of like imagine that you're seeing a transparent form of them, and when they take move, there is like a stutter step in it, like it advances and skips frames.
Okay.
It's very
All
odd
right.
and eerie.
Okay, so I can definitely tell that this is something not normal. This
Right.
is not. They're not real. They're not real. Is what I'm trying to say.
Correct. As these people,
Hello.
as these figures rush forward, they all seem to strike down. There are slashes, there are hammers crissing over the face, and the figure is bludgeoned, it is stabbed, it's choked. Anything that could negatively happen, this person is killed. And as they back away from covering over the top of this, like a pack of wild dogs over a target over food, when they back away, a new figure arises. And you can see that he still wears the disheveled badge of the warden on his chest. And as this happens, this figure arises, and it looks like something totally different. He seems to be brandishing hooks, chains, and he seems to place a hook into each of them, drawing them forward like they're his hounds, almost as if they are his slaves. And something strange happens, Mogar. This figure looks to you. As this figure looks to you, you see this wry grin twist up at the corner of its mouth. And it begins to laugh. What do you do?
I'm pretty awestruck right now. Like, literally, I know that they're ghosts. This guy emerges out of nowhere from the body of the warden. I know it's spectral. I'm probably right now, I don't know, Mogar is trying to be tough, but he's probably experiencing things that he hasn't really experienced ever. So I would say he's pretty much stuck. Like, he wants to run, but at the same time he wants to fight. It's that feeling of being in between. I don't know. It's that fight or flight, that
Mogar.
moment, that shock.
That figure disappears before your eyes when all of the sound seems to drop to a swell, to nothing around you, like you're being dropped into a pool and you can feel your own heartbeat. And as this happens around you, a voice very clearly erupts behind you. You feel the heat from its breath on the back of your neck as it tidals over your ears, hitting you like a wave. And the voice clearly says,
I own you. Oh, great.
Yay!
That's the best response. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay. Well,
Just slap our ass outside.
This person, do I still feel this in my back?
It's your daddy, man.
Because I would like to try to react, try to back away, see if I can put an elbow to the person.
I am.
when you immediately find yourself shaking away from this fear that is mounted up in your chest, you erupt screaming. You throw your arm back, and as you do so, you hear this sound, this... Cypress, you awaken, and Mogar is screaming out of fear, just letting out this horrendous yell. And you see that he's done something. Tima is like wincing around in pain. It looks like he's thrown a bow in this case.
Oh,
What do you mean thrown a bow? Like throwing it like an elbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it hit Tima?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No!
I use animal handling to calm Tima down immediately.
Yeah, Team about to rip her face off. Right.
Now I know that this happened. Now that I'm like terrified, 1, 2 hit Tima. Do I realize what just happened? That I heard Tima.
Yeah, you've got
That was it.
you've got a pretty good idea. Something just caused you to relive a moment. You don't know what it was, but you just experienced something very, very, very strange.
I would like to scurry on the ground, like in fear, like something that they've never seen. None of my teammates have ever seen, like scurrying, crawling straight to a tree and trying to, like, I wouldn't say hug it, but like in fetal position, like freaking out a little bit, like what's happening, and trying to look back and tell him I'm sorry and be like, Mogar, like, and tell him that I'm not trying to hurt, but at the same time, I just literally just fucking elbowed his bear.
Yeah, you definitely did. So, what
Much damage.
it's nothing. It's just subdual, right? Like it's nothing substantial.
So I attempt to calm down Tima.
Yeah.
15 animal handling.
You succeeded. She was surprised, frightened as much as you were in this situation.
I whisper Druidic to her while I sort of calm her down. And in Druidic, I basically say, you know, he knows not what he does, kind of thing. And then I kind of look over to Mogar. What is Mogar doing right now?
Mogar, after looking at you guys a couple of times, glancing, he's now looking down really fast, like he's panting. He's really hyperventilating, still in a fetal position, looking around, looking back and forth, like not back and forth, but you know, like your eyes going this way, trying to think. What's going on? What the hell just happened? What did I just see? I just hurt this bear. I was trying to hurt this
bear.
Yeah, I just heard this bear. I heard a voice. All this is happening. What the hell is going on? And that's all that.
Daniel, that I had a vision of the prison also.
Are you there right now, though?
No, like I had a vision of it being burnt down. When like a while
I think
ago,
she's just saying
a few
out
sessions
of
ago.
game. She's saying out of game.
Oh,
Just-
out of
yeah,
game.
just
Okay,
like yeah, just say. I just want to remind like. So I don't know if that.
Yeah, I kind of throw up my hands and I'm just like, you know, to Mogar, just kind of, hey, you know, like, relax, it's me, you know, hey man, calm down, man, chill out. I'm like putting up my hands, like friendly, friends, everybody's friends. I'm kind of like, you know, trying to get his attention. What do you do, Mogar?
So when you're doing that, at the same time, I'm just embarrassed, yet I feel like shit, but I'm freaking out. So it takes a second for me to respond. So I'm still freaking out a little bit, just looking back and forth. And at the same time, I try to stutter explain. I give you the main points while saying in Mogar language, in Mogar. But so it'll be like Mogar, gar. But you know, I'm actually
like a Pokemon. Do I understand Mogar?
I mean, you're used to speaking with animals at this point. I would assume that based on his
Whoa,
dictations.
whoa! You're calling Mogar an ant?
Well, I'm a
Christ.
barbarian.
Wow, this DM has no respect for his players. This DM has no respect. He's calling us all animals, man. You guys seeing this in the chat? Look at the way he's treating us. Oh, you got animal handling. You should be able to use it on Mogar.
I mean, did you want to try? He might not let it happen though.
If you'll let me.
You get the gist of it based off of his reaction.
So he tells me about his dream, like he actually explains it to me, or he's just simply telling me that he had a nightmare.
No,
he's
I'm
trying.
to
He's
tell
trying.
you
There's
that
nothing
what
very
happened.
clear about it. You're not getting a lot of details, right? Because he just says Mogar, but you can probably guess that he's had some sort of a night terror.
Yeah. Oh man, nightmares, huh? I kind of look at him like, yeah, kind of like in a knowing way. You know, man, I've had a few myself, and I kind of put my hand up on his shoulder to kind of comfort him.
I would like to shred, like show him, like I back off a little bit, like not hard, not like shrugging, but like back up and just be like, Mogar, but telling him that no, it literally felt real. It felt like I was watching myself. That's when I explain more deep because he didn't understand at first. And that's when I collect myself.
I look at him, I'm like, oh, so no regular nightmare, huh? And I'm just kind of looking at him, and it doesn't take me long to kind of put the pieces together that he probably was either possessed or, you know, something invaded his mind in some way, shape, or form. So, Bub, if I fuck, what do we do? Fuck, what do we do?
Yeah, this is tough, man. This is scary.
Well, I mean, that's to me just one other piece to the puzzle of what exactly we're dealing with.
I honestly think that the warden's probably the main master that they were all trying to summon. Like how he was saying, that they hooked him up.
Well, he's already summoned, right? Like, according to your dream, he's
Correct.
already summoned, and he's kind of the big bad guy that's kind of in control of them now. Kind of the weak has become the strong. But I don't know if Cypress would really know what to do about that. I mean, other than to tell you to, you know, try to relax and decompress a little bit.
I'm guessing keep this knowledge that you can probably have in your back pocket. But I'm not going to I'm going to remember it. Of course, this is traumatizing for me, but at the same time, I'm not going to be thinking of the big details about it. Like, I'm just, holy shit, what the fuck is that?
I'm going to be sitting there with you, and I'm going to go, you know, man, sometimes nightmares can be a blessing.
Did you say night bears?
Nightmares, night bears.
Oh,
Night
they
bears
said
can
bears.
night bears can be a blessing.
I was like, this is
I've seen a lot of day bears. They're very scary, but night bears,
yeah.
every now and then, they're a blessing. Those night bears. No, nightmares. I tell them that nightmares can be a blessing.
Solis, can I get a perception from you, please? I know you're resting, but you have quite keen senses.
Okay. Perception. Let's see what my perception is right now. It is at a 3.
Jin Human's like, I heard night bears. Oh, I said night bears. I am like 6 beers in at this point. So.
Oh, okay. As long
What?
as it's like-
Anything goes.
Hold on. Do you have a mini fridge next to you?
Yeah, it's. How long have you been streaming, Daniel?
Almost 3 years.
Then you're making mistakes if you do not have.
Dude, everyone tells me I have to run downstairs to
You
go
need
get
one.
like everything.
Yeah, I don't like 3 years in. This is something I did like year 1. I've had the same fridge for like 4 years, like 4 or 5 years.
Just call your wife to do it. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Here comes
Do you know
the-
how helpful this motherfucker is? It's so great. It's amazing.
I'm gonna have to do that, man. Stock that shit up with all the favorite beers and shit. And
It
be
was
like,
cheap too. Like it's a nice mini fridge. Just like you know, like $200 for a little.
not
mini
bad
fridge.
at all, man. Not bad.
I
at
got
all.
mine
it's-
for like
it's
less.
I don't know if you guys can, but it's like this tall. This is my fridge right here. Pretty crazy.
I've just got a little one. It was like $40, but I can
Now-
fit like 8
Now
beers
with the
in it.
new move, man, I'm gonna probably get that. I gotta upgrade a lot.
Daniel's
of
gonna upgrade his whole
humidifier and
office.
Hell yeah, dude! This shit gets hot and stinky up in here. We're gonna humidifier. It's gonna be nice and smelly.
I'm in Florida too. So like I'm in like a hot office. I'm on the 2nd story. Like I'm right here with you, man.
Dude, I'm getting burnt up here.
I
It's
know.
like
That's why I got
cooking.
this mini fridge. You got to get this mini fridge. But anyways, I'm sitting there at the campfire and I'm like, hey, Mogar, you really need this fucking mini fridge. You need the mini fridge, okay?
Solis, you you wake to the sounds of Mogar screaming in the back.
Yep.
When you wrestle too, you find yourself looking out the window and you'll see that Mogar is
Humping a tree.
he's
Why is he
in state of panic.
Yeah.
Very much so in state of panic. Cypress is trying to calm Tima. Mogar is like he's basically skittering around the yard like a small animal. It's just not adding up. Things are just not looking right. Do you watch? Do you panic and run down with weapons, hoping to attack something? Do you wait for something to happen? What's your move? What's your plan?
I bust out the door, have my bow ready. My arrows are like in my hair and everywhere. I'm just like, what's going on? Oh God. Tima. So he's just kind of confused,
Okay.
but he's ready for battle.
Sure, you
Well, ready is not the word.
right. You'll hear this tale that Mogar begins to spin with the elaborate Mogar Gagar Mogalargar Garogamo, and
That's
you
what
see
he said.
Garogamo.
that Cypress is like nodding all the way through it, and Cypress is like, "Oh yeah, man, nightmares, had them too," and they kind of like have that brief bonding moment. But Mogar's very, very visibly shaken.
Yeah.
Like this is the first time that you've seen, especially someone of his stature, be shaken. He's not been like blood, doesn't matter. Bodies, doesn't matter. Monsters, doesn't matter. Mogar's scared.
My heart.
Mogar, are you all right? I've never seen you so out of it.
Actually, man, I got just the thing, and I kind of do a little whistle over to Tima, and I sort of instruct Tima to comfort Mogar. Just sort of walk
Mogar
up
would-
and kind of nudge him and kind of comfort him a little bit.
He'll
But they're
definitely
like,
allow.
pets to make you feel better, right?
Tima Cuddle Puddle. She wears
Yeah,
her little
Tima
vest.
Cuddles are incoming.
Like she wears her little therapy vest. Like she knows that she's working. Oh,
You
God.
can't be sad when Tima's coming for you. For cuddles. You know, like something.
But yeah,
She moves over
definitely.
under your arm and she kind of like nudges it forward. You can tell that even though you are as large as you are, she can still easily manhandle you, right? Like the weight of her head pushes your arm up and your arm falls over her side. She draws her face just along like basically your waist area and tries to give you a comfort. But you can hear like that pallid breathing. She's still kind of tired herself. You elbowed her right in the noggin, right? She's not super happy about that, but Cypress has got the whistle down. Everything seems to be fine. Mogar, you see that you're starting to kind of calm down a little bit, but it's
I completely like from shaking, freaking out once she did that. It was like, because again, what you guys don't know is I do have knowledge of nature, so I'm very, very, I'm one with the beasts. So when it happens like that, it just had a strange connection, and it just was like of her telling me to calm down.
Okay.
And that's it was okay. And then it was just like, I pet her head, I put my head on it, and I said, Mogar, meaning I'm sorry.
I kind of take that opportunity and I kind of chime in a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, man, Tima has that effect on people sometimes. And I kind of give her a nice pet. And then I kind of go into the story of how I sort of met Tima. And I take some time and explain to you that I found her as a cub after her mother had died to a certain corruption of the land that I was helping a certain circle of druids with. And originally, the druids in the circle actually that I was helping believed that nature should run its course, that actually I shouldn't intervene and take Tima as my own, that I should actually allow it to die as nature intended. The mother dies, the child dies, can't nurture itself. And instead of listening to the counsel of the druids, I actually saved Tima. And I was exiled from that druid community, even though I had helped them sort of remove that taint from the land. And I explained that I never regretted the decision. And, I kind of give Tima a loving look. And you can see some tears in my eyes a little bit as I explain this story to you. But we have a very close bond. And it makes Cypress happy to see that she inspires joy in others, even in their darkest times.
So when Mogar all this, and he sees him crying, he pats. He goes, if that's okay, he comes in and pats you. Just literally, I just come and pat you just like this on your shoulder and say, Mogar. And then I stand up while petting Tima. I'm petting you. And then I stand up and
everyone.
It's a petchy.
no, and then I just say, like, in Mogar language, like, but I don't understand what just happened. I need to be careful because right now I don't trust myself. All in one sentence with Mogar.
And I look to him and I kind of get a knowing look that he's worried about, what he might do, or what any of us might do, really, because we've already seen Nyx has been possessed before. We've seen all these possessions and stuff. And I just kind of look to Mogar and I say, man, a good circle of friends can help you in times like this. And I kind of look over to God damn it, DJ.
Solis.
Solis. God damn it. Solis and you know, I kind of point to him. I say, he was ready to come to your aid.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, he popped out. He was ready to, you know, he was ready to. You saw that naturally, right? You know. So I just kind of try to comfort you in the idea that even though things are rough, that you have friends around you that have come to care about you.
And Solis walks over to Mogar and reaches up and pats him.
Mogar realizes, because again, you guys understand that Mogar was through a lot of stuff. There's probably some things that you guys don't know about Mogar from his past. He was just, again, why he doesn't have so much knowledge, why he's so mean and so
Why you
uptight.
gotta be so rude?
Exactly.
This is so
Don't
nice.
you know I'm Mogar too?
It's because of mom and dad, they don't love me and they died. And no, I'm just kidding. They did die, but then all the stuff.
no, they're dead. They're fucking.
Just kidding.
Well, they're dead.
That's when people start laughing. Oh, okay.
It's nice because you guys are having like a bromance, right? A bro moment out here. Meanwhile, the girls are upstairs reading books. Like, boys are stupid.
And I'm sure that's exactly
So,
what
like,
they're thinking.
Every day of my life.
Silly boys.
Stupid boys.
Stupid boys.
Lord.
Painting each
Let's get some
other's
shoes.
nails. They got like unicorn slippers on.
Yeah, we painted Tima's nails. She's one of the girls now.
That reminds me of that
Little
old.
painted Colbert claws, like walking around.
What was that dude that used to do the shoes thing? The shoes.
Oh,
He used to-
What was his name?
God, that shit used to crack me up. That's what you just reminded me of when you're like, silly, stupid,
Boys.
silly. Boys.
Liam Kyle Sullivan is his name. Yeah.
Holy shit! I can't. Oh, God,
Yeah, I'm
that made me
definitely
feel
bought
so
it out with him,
old.
and I let you know what, and I'm gonna take it a step further in the order of do-goodery, all right,
Okay.
and companionship, and I'm gonna tell Mogar that what, man, it doesn't matter what you dreamed about or what you had a nightmare about, that we'll face it together, and I kind of give a look, just the guys, man, the guys are here, Auntie, the guys are here, and I just kind of give them a look and just kind of nod a little bit, then I pull out my very last,
Of course.
joint from
Phrasing
my
say.
stash that I
That's all
brought
I'm gonna
here.
say.
It took me. I had like 15 or 20 of these motherfuckers.
When
And in the
it's
course
out
of
the
how
whole
many
village.
days? We've only been here like 2 days. I'm done.
'cause
With
you
all
smoked
of
up everybody.
my pre-rolled weed, so my
You need to
perception
get
from
some.
here on out is going to be suffering until I find some more.
So, if we
So, but
almost
I pull out
killed
the last
somebody,
one
made
because
us
it is a
weed.
moment.
It's true.
It's the last one I have pre-rolled. Yeah, it's the last one I've
That
got. It
shit's
seems
so
like a good
funny,
moment.
bro.
So I light it up and I take up smoke because that's what I do. And I don't even try to offer it to Mogar because I know that he's turned me down before. But
You
I
might
do
take
look
it- you
over
might take it
to
tonight.
Solis and I
Yes.
kind of give him a look like, hmm?
Oh, what the hell? Grabs it.
I guess I'll get
hand
like
it
a
to Solis.
secondhand high aroma because again I'm standing so next to you guys at this point, and I'm just
So-
like getting the incense of it.
See, Cypress just blowing
Solis-
shots.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Solis trying to offer to Mogar. He says, he's like,
Doing some shotguns and shit.
I'm doing some animal. I'm like blowing smoke animals.
Oh, great. He's got full
Dude,
whistle.
hell yeah!
I'm like doing Patronus like Harry Potter, but with my mouth. I'm like, here's a fucking cat. Here's a.
Don't make Gandalf.
All right,
that's too
I
good.
am well versed. But just out of curiosity, is Mogar interested in partaking?
No, not at this point because something may happen while I'm freaking stoned, and then I won't be able. I'm gonna have like a
It's a bad
percentage.
trip, man.
Hey man, this
Yeah.
is the best time to smoke. Okay, you need to come. Yeah. All right.
I feel like they're all being like super
Solis is
duper
just
loud
like-
outside. Like they're having like a little party. So I just feel like Nyx would just be like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Hey man, this
And
has
it's
been
like 4
legalized.
a.m. I'm just like, "Shut up!"
It's been legalized in 12 provinces. All right, man.
It's 12. Oh, Lord.
I'd
Over on the other
come
side
so
of
easily.
Narrowstone, they're smoking up every day. It's Okay, it's fine.
I'm assuming that you guys will finish your time here with his last remaining happy moment. Mogar, do you go back to sleep, or are you too shaken to sleep?
I think I'm a bit too shaken to sleep, but I'm feeling good that, you know, I at least am among people that accept me, especially for what just happened. Saw me at my most vulnerable, didn't make fun or exile or shun me or in any way. So I felt a bit more safe at the time. So I would like to just stay up, but at the same time feel good, you know, just like that.
Okay, that's fair. So you guys will go back into your relaxed state, and you'll find that you are capable of passing out. Maybe it was the imbibing of Cypress and Solis's smoke moment that kind of helped you fall to that sleep. You got that second-hand high. Or maybe it's just being in the companionship and the camaraderie of your friends. Whatever the situation is, you'll find that you will get your rest. Cypress, Solis, Mogar, take your con score to your hit points so you guys can get it back. No, you cannot go over the max, and that's fine. This can also happen for Tima. You guys will heal. Nyx and Symarra, you guys will not have an issue with this as well. You'll also bring back your score. So
I don't remember what mine was.
Your con score?
It says 13 and 1.
So it's 13.
That didn't change? Okay.
No, it's 13.
So what are we changing? Our HP?
Yeah, your HP. Your whatever damage you might have at this moment. You should probably, most of you should be back at full.
So what's the 1 for? Does that make me have 14, or is it just...
That's a modifier. It's to
okay.
It's a separate set of information to impact your stats and skills and attacks and all that jazz.
All right, so I have 13 HP. Okay.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Yep. Nyx, Symarra, you will you'll return back to your to sleeping. Everything is fine. You'll gain back your con score as well. Again, this is a home rule. I don't do con modifier. I do con score. You guys can gain that back. Most of you should be at full. Nyx, Symarra, you'll wake up at roughly about the same time, as it seems like the lady of the house will awaken you. She seems to be interested in cleaning. It looks like most of the upstairs is what remains of this home to be cleaned, and your room is next on that list.
I need to pee.
In game or out of game?
Both.
Both.
She's gonna have an in and out of body experience while peeing. This was great.
Noted. Okay, then we're gonna go on our first break.
Oh, sorry, it's 3 o'clock, so I'm like, it's a break time. I'm gonna wee myself if I laugh too much.
No worries. We are gonna go on our
Wee
first
myself.
break.
Initially, Juicy does a roll for it. You got to roll to go pee. You don't roll high enough, you can't go. Sorry.
I mean,
All right,
I could
guys.
have. I've got the wireless, so you guys could have come with me. But
No,
if
excuse
You
me.
can
I think
try.
No. Right. What Bub meant to say was, give me a perception roll on how bad you have to pee.
Oh Lord.
P section roll.
No P section.
Yeah.
Lord, please, guys. We'll be on our break. We'll be gone for about 5 minutes. Go ahead, get a snack, get a drink, and we'll see you in 5.
Stretch your legs.
Yeah, stretch them legs. We'll be right back.
Your wolves, your penis.
My word. Bunch of clowns. Love them to death. Yeah, guys, we'll be back in a minute.